Hi, everybody. It's Elizabeth Eiler, and today I'm bringing you a reading from the Nature Kingdom. I took some time this morning to stop and really listen to bird song instead of letting it be sort of a background music to my morning with all of the spiritual meanings and messages flying below my radar. So I really tuned in with my emotional intelligence and was able to determine some fascinating variations. I heard a wonderful, wistful, mournful fluting from a lone bird, a cardinal calling for his mate, a wonderful, satisfied, contented clucking over a nest, some birds chattering in my honeysuckle hedge like good neighbors talking over a fence. And above and beyond it all was this persistence of a woodpecker knocking and knocking, reminding us to open our closed doors and see what opportunities are waiting for us just outside our comfort zone. And so for today's reading, I used three very different decks. I used the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, and I used a crystal oracle deck from healingcrystals.com. And I also used the Shaman Wisdom cards. And this is by Letia Richardson. So, three very eclectic decks to bring us some messages from the Nature Kingdom. And the cards that I drew from these three decks seem so interrelated. We drew obsidian, masculine, fourth chakra, fire, with this wonderful image of black obsidian. And this card is telling us it's time to be on fire with discovery and exploration. Black obsidian is very protective, but it's also a detective. And just like the woodpecker is encouraging us to look outside our closed doors for opportunity, black obsidian is helping us bring hidden thoughts, hidden issues and emotions to the surface. It's helping us to see hidden opportunities and hidden depths. And the protective feature of black obsidian tells us that it's safe right now to look at things that have previously been in darkness and see what's rising to the surface. So it's safe to be on fire in your heart with adventure and to do some exploration. The next card was Green Aventurine, healing, abundance, growth, and the knowledge that we are all a part of the tree of life. And beautiful green aventurine is also a heart chakra stone. So we've got that fourth chakra connection again. So it's time for emotional healing and emotional growth through the knowledge of our interconnectedness with all of the natural world. And green aventurine also is so useful in calling in abundance. A lot of people use this stone on their personal altar space or carry it in their pocket or have it on their desk where they're working. Some people even keep it in their wallet or in their coin purse to help call in abundance. And that really brings us to the last card, Sedna, infinite supply. And she says that you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And Sedna is a wonderful Inuit sea goddess, and she reminds us of that infinite abundance and supply of the universe, telling us that what we're calling in through the green aventurine is actually available to us in the universe. She wants us to know that as we're looking below the surface and into the hidden depths that we're encouraged to explore through the obsidian, it's really time to pay attention to water and what is below the surface of the water. She wants us to protect the earth through environmental activism, especially now in the United States when we're seeing the Environmental Protection Agency um, coming under threat, and seeing new pipelines being approved and more drilling and mining very likely. So we really need to be very conscious of doing our part in political activism for the environment. And that can mean writing letters and calling your elected officials or taking part in a peaceful demonstration. It's also very important right now to support environmental groups like Greenpeace and the Ocean Conservancy and the Sea Shepherds and other groups that are really helping with the health of our oceans. And Sedna is very concerned about the health of the oceans and how they're being affected by climate change, the barbaric hunting of cetaceans, gill nets, and overfishing and unethical fishing practices. She wants us to think about sustainable living, organic gardening, driving less, and in general, extend the protection that we see in the Black Obsidian to our planetary home. So taken all together, these three cards are bringing through messages from the nature kingdom that discovery is safe. This is a good time to be doing shadow work, inner child work, searching for what you love, seeking out new challenges, and watching for new ways of doing things. This is a time to be calling in abundance from the universe with great confidence in the universal supply, while also protecting the planet that cares for us and nurtures us with such beautiful abundance. This is a time to see ourselves as part of the great tapestry of nature, part of a living tree of life, and use that connection to heal and grow both ourselves and our planet. So be blessed. Take the time to really listen to nature, really watch and hear and observe, and let yourself feel and intuit the answers and information that are coming to us from nature, because we really can communicate across species when we use our telepathy and our intuition, which is our soul language, and when we listen from the heart.